China and Russia backed peace in Ukraine but slam US in joint statement. May 9, 2025. Moscow and Beijing have voiced support for a peaceful resolution to the war in Ukraine, while sharply criticizing the United States, according to RIA Novosti. Today, Chinese leader Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin met in Moscow. Following their talks, the two sides issued a joint statement addressing the war in Ukraine and the role of the US. The parties support all efforts that contribute to the establishment of peace in Ukraine, the statement said. However, Putin and Xi Jinping believe that for a long-term settlement of the war, it is necessary to eliminate its root causes. They also reaffirmed their intention to increase cooperation and deepen coordination in opposition to what they described as the US policy of dual containment of Russia and China. The parties firmly oppose the promotion of hostile approaches toward Russia and China by third countries in various regions of the world, as well as the discrediting of Russian-Chinese cooperation, the statement added. China's role in Russia's war against Ukraine. Despite strong trade ties between Russia and China, Beijing has repeatedly denied supplying weapons to either side of the conflict, insisting it is not involved in Russia's war against Ukraine. However, mounting evidence suggests that China is helping Moscow circumvent Western sanctions, indirectly supporting its military operations. In September 2024, reports emerged that Chinese companies had been secretly supplying weapons to Russia, a sign of potentially deeper Chinese involvement in the war. On April 8, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced the capture of two Chinese nationals fighting for Russia. China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs responded by stating it was clarifying the situation. Zelensky also mentioned that over 150 Chinese citizens had participated in combat on the Russian side. Later, RBC Ukraine published documents indicating active participation of the Chinese military in the Russian army, although the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Lin Jian assured that this information was false. China's ambassador to Ukraine, Ma Shinkun, was summoned to Ukraine's Ministry of Foreign Affairs over newly revealed evidence of Chinese nationals participating in the war and Chinese companies are contributing to weapons production on Russian territory. On April 23, Beijing responded to the summons by rejecting the accusations as groundless. By RBC Ukraine, story by Darina Vielko, May 9, 2025.